Dobro večer. Yay! Dobro večer, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Monday, June 14th, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and do an energy check-in today. I think I'm going to focus again on these karmic situations. Did a karmic reading for you guys also on Thursday, and I had a lot come up with that. So I just kind of want to check in, see what's going on in these karmic situations, see if there's any improvement, see where it's going, that sort of thing. Also, just guys, as a reminder, I do have a promotion going on right now, 22% off any hour-long coaching session, also 22% off any reading. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, definitely let me know. But I'll link I'll link my shop, the book online area of my website, also the coupon codes as well that you can use, and those are good through the 22nd of this month. Okay, just a thank you to all of my subscribers and followers. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Also, some changes definitely coming as far as services go. I do have a live event that I'm doing with Cleo. I'll also link that information for you guys, and really excited about it because it's going to be for the next eclipse. So we're basically going to do kind of like a group coaching session, but it's going to be more like astrological charts. Take a look at your life path, see how, where you're going, where you need to be, how this eclipse is affecting you, possibly your connection, depending on what comes through for Cleo. So I'm really excited about that. Any questions about that, of course, send me an email. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. So right now, overall energies in these karmic situations here. The first one that I'm getting, I got out was the lessons and blessings, which is interesting to me. So yes, a lot of lessons being learned in these situations right now. Blessings as well. Learning to see the lessons as blessings is really, really important, especially right now. And, even in these karmic situations, guys, like, I don't know what the heck that was. Something just, I think it was a gnat or something just came at me. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Okay, but I also have health here. So I do feel that some of these situations are affecting physical health. Like if you're in a stressful karmic situation or something of that nature, I mean, that is going to affect your health. Okay, some of you, this is a job. Some of you, this is a job, and it's actually affecting your health. Because you're stressed out, you feel like you don't have enough time for yourself, or it's like a work-life balance type issue. You're having a hard time setting your boundaries. Maybe your boss or whatever, you two don't resonate. It's something very stressful happening in that situation there. But the male-female thing here also, I do feel, is a karmic partnership. So some of you, yes, you're still in a karmic partnership, and you're having a really hard time balancing out your energies in this situation, and that's because it's getting harder for a reason. And the lesson here is that you need to get out. It's going to become more and more and more unbearable the longer you stay in this situation. It's literally going to force a tower on you, and you're going to have to leave. Okay, so I am picking up a lot of feminine energy coming in here. I know I was picking up distorted feminine energy a while ago, and have been picking that up for a while. But right now, okay, so this to me is like really pinpointing a divine feminine at this point that is possibly in this situation, or it's affecting the balance with your feminine energy, okay, which is your energetic, your 5D, your energy, basically your gateway, like how you manifest and things like that. Is coming through that way, and it's affecting that for you. And then wisdom. So this is really kind of interesting. It's like your karmic situation is overall energies here, guys. These karmic situations are triggering like an awakening of the feminine energy, and is the lessons here is kind of pulling you in to that energetic desire to get out of these situations. And some of you are gaining that insight on what you need to do to get out of these situations. But while you're in these situations, yes, your health is being affected, your energy is being affected, like everything is being affected right now because of these situations. And that's why you're so drawn to get out, okay? So let's take a closer look at feminine, especially since we got feminine coming up here, you know, in the overall energies especially. So I feel some of you are having some issues. Again, this is a family situation, possibly with people around you. But right now I will say it's really kind of confusing you, because there are people around you maybe that you went to about your awakening feminine, and they seem to be supportive, and maybe they went through their own situations, and now it's like these people, they're not who they seem to be, or they're changing, or they're going down a different path, or they're being pulled a different way from you, and they're no longer resonating. And I feel like feminine is really feeling a little lonely right now. And it's like she's having a really hard time letting go of these people. And this is a karmic situation. Okay, so when I talk about karmic situations or 3D situations, whatever you want to label them as, okay, these are basically situations that teach us a lesson, right? The overall energies, it's a lesson and a blessing, right? They teach us a lesson about ourselves, and people come into our lives and then they leave our lives, and you know, some people stay, some people come back. It just depends on your journey and depends on where the resonance is. But when you go through these awakenings, when you, oh my God, see, like when I channel, my nose itches. Okay, so when we go through these journeys and the ascension process and things like that, a lot of times along the way you lose resonance with something or someone or a situation or whatever. And those karmic situations usually is where you lose your resonance. And it's a lesson, and usually there's a deeper thing that you're trying to learn from this cycle that you keep repeating, or this contract that you have with this particular person, okay, or these particular people or whatever. Okay, again, it's coming in. Wow. Okay, so right now feminine is really going through a healing process. And again, the fact that we got healing coming in here with feminine just reiterates the overall energies, okay? And this came up, you know, a little while ago, but I really feel like feminine is just in an energy of trying to find herself. Like, so soul searching, you know, is looking at the people around her and is having a really hard time not understanding. I feel this, like feminine's having a hard time not understanding why this situation is collapsing. It's because it has to, feminine, like it has to. Okay, so count your blessings, okay, learn the lesson and move on. And the thing is right now I feel feminine has a very heightened sense right now of what is resonating and what isn't. And it's like feminine is having a hard time releasing the situation because she felt so connected to it at some point, because it resonated with you where you were in your soul path. Now that you have ascended farther along on your soul path, maybe these people haven't, maybe they're behind you, maybe they're on their own journey, okay? There are some people here who are not conscious. They are here, they're like scenery. They're here to teach us lessons, and that's it. That's their role. They're not conscious souls. But in this particular situation, I do believe feminine is dealing with a conscious soul who is on their own soul journey, and there was a connection there at some point. Now, for some of you feminines, this is actually your counterpart that you're having a hard time releasing. This is your karmic situation. Yes, our counterparts can double as karmic sometimes. Okay, so this counterpart that you're with right now is triggering you. All right, and some of you, because you found your counterpart, okay, it's triggered this healing opportunity in this karmic situation with other people, and you do feel a little alone right now. So some of you that maybe, I feel like maybe I'm touching on some people who might be new to my channel or newly going through the awakening process right now, and then that's who's coming in this collective right here. So yes, your counterpart can double as your karmic. Some of you, your karmic situation is you're finding out that the person you thought was originally your counterpart is either not your counterpart, never was, or they don't resonate with you anymore because they're choosing a different path, and you need to release that person. Trust me, you will be rewarded, feminine, okay? And again, I will be doing a video probably this week on energy transfers, on energy matches, on things like that. And I've had people ask me this before, can you have more than one twin flame? No. Okay, so the answer is definitively no. All right, but I will go into more detail about that because I know there's been some confusion on that. But trust me when I say it's a thing. It's a thing, okay? And I'm not the only one who's experienced it, and it's just like, it kind of is mind-blowing. But I will be doing a video on that this week for you guys, okay? So I can explain that a little bit further. Might also do a blog post on it, okay? All right, so let's take a deeper look at feminine's karmic situation here. Yeah, I do feel feminine is just like being pushed right now to release the situation that she's in and kind of move forward again in happiness and learning to find herself and who she is and what she's here to do. And that decision is being pushed on you right now, feminine. You are being pushed to just release this situation. Okay, accept it for what it is and release it. Okay, so acceptance is the first step to realizing you have a problem that you need to fix, right? And right now I feel feminine is very, very emotionally attached to this. I feel like some of you have somebody who you have been emotionally relying on. Again, I feel like it's some of you, this is a friend or somebody that you went to about your awakening. Maybe this divine counterpart triggered you. You went to somebody about this and they seem to be supportive, and now it's like you're not sure because it's like it's almost like they are telling you the things that you want to hear but not the things that you need to hear. It's like they're not really supportive. They're just kind of patting you on the head, patronizing you a little bit. Okay, you're going through a mental breakdown, you know, but I'm your friend and I'm here for you. But it's like they don't really believe you. Okay, and it's like you're finding this out or you're feeling this and you're not really quite sure what to do. Yeah, Six of Pentacles here. So yeah, I feel like there's this 3D mindset that's kind of coming in here. Yeah, okay, so feminine, you're okay. So this particular group of feminines that I'm talking to, this karmic situation here, and again, you know, Six of Pentacles is karmic cycle, karmic partnership, karmic, you know, 3D situation, as it were. That's what Six of Pentacles is. I mean, and you're really just kind of stuck in this cycle and you're going, well, why can't I release this? But because you're thinking of it in a 3D sense. You're still not releasing the 3D perception, okay, which, you know, even if you're new to this journey, you should already know that the 3D perception is what keeps you stuck in the 3D constructs and in the 3D foundations and the 3D cycles that keep you round and round and round, basically controlled. Okay, it keeps you in a lower vibration. It keeps you from manifesting basically your way forward. Okay, and if you know anything about the law of attraction, you have to be in the receiving energy, but you have to be in an energy of basically already have this, like not wanting, not need. You know, some of you are still in this energy of I need money, so I have to stay here. I need a roof over my head, you know, things like that. So it's like you're projecting all of this fear that if you leave this particular situation or disconnect from this person or whoever it is, that you're going to lose these 3D things. And that's what's like cycling around right now, and it's that 3D perception. You really need to get out of that. Yeah, some of you feminines, this is a male influence. This is a distorted masculine energy that's coming in for you, and it's like you're still looking at it in a 3D way. Some of you, this is definitely a karmic partner. Again, I'm getting a karmic partner, but it could also be your counterpart who's in their distortions right now. Okay, and it's like you. Okay, this is interesting. Feminine It's like you're in the energy of still transitioning, okay, in this 3D concept of what this connection actually means, okay? And you're like sitting here idealizing this person, okay? Whether this is your counterpart or your karmic, doesn't matter. But I really feel some of you are idealizing your counterpart right now, in the 3D sense. Still, okay? Yeah, and it's keeping you stuck in this 3D mindset. Again, some of you just got to release some of these 3D perceptions, 3D concepts. Yeah. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up, again, a soul connection here, whether this is karmic in nature or it's actually a counterpart. And again, your counterpart can act as your karmic. So again, I do feel there's a lot going on here with feminine in her karmic situation, shedding these 3D ideas. And stop obsessing, guys. And I said this before, please stop obsessing about money. Money cannot hold you back because money is a 3D concept. Money is a 3D concept, like time. It doesn't actually exist. It's not real. It can't keep you stuck. Nothing can keep you stuck. The only thing that keep you stuck is you. And that's a really hard thing to wrap your mind around, and I understand that. And I get, you know, I think this week I'm really gonna focus like on kind of helping people think about things in not a 3D way. And it's really hard to release those things because we're programmed from a very early age to believe that these things are the end all be all, and that's the 3D thing. Also, you know, if you're still having a hard time releasing this 3D concept of what a karmic situation is, you know, send me an email. I'll be happy to help. Let's set up a coaching session. Again, I want to do a video on this. I'm just trying to figure out like a posting schedule on how to release these things. And I definitely think this week I'm going to focus on figuring out how to do that for you guys, because I know this has been a thing. Feminine having a really hard time releasing the 3D concepts. And I can tell you, I have done this. I have removed myself from several karmic situations, and I didn't have any money, and yet I was still able to manifest my way out. And it's like things just fell into place and it happened. Right? And that's because I set my intentions and just went with it. Okay? And that's what you have to do. And it's hard to do. I understand. All right. So I'm going to take a look at some messages here. I want to see, and last time I did messages with the karmic, I like got this weird like conversation thing, which was really interesting. So I compare others to you. Okay. So you remember I got that? Yeah, I got that. Hold up. Yes, here it is. Feminine with the, look, you had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then you had the Knight of Cups upright. So yeah, you are comparing, feminine. It's like you're in this energy of comparing these two connections almost. Some of you are seeing similarities, and it's kind of messing with your head a little bit, okay? I don't know why this happened. Yeah, feminine's still in a little bit of confusion at the moment. Okay, yeah, you're kind of in that transition stage of seeing things a little bit differently, and that's okay. And it's hard to let go of some of those things. I don't want to let you go. Again, so feminine, I feel like I'm talking to some feminines who still haven't released their counterpart. And that's your karmic situation, okay? Yeah, I can't get enough of you. You're still in a little bit of a obsession energy, feminine. I have too much to lose. I daydream about a life with you. Yeah, so feminine, this particular group of feminines, you are in some obsession, and that's your karmic situation. I did do a blog post on how to release obsession. If you're having trouble, email me. I wonder how you feel, and I miss being with you. Yeah, so obsession coming in, longing coming in. I mean, it's a natural thing, but you just got to let it go, feminine. You've got to let it go, and you got to work on you. All right, so let's take a look here. Messages and advice from source for feminine. So bringing unconsciousness to light. So I feel like feminine right now, you're just going through a massive awakening process or an ascension. Those of you who are already awakened, you're just going through the next level of ascension. You know, that can bring with it a lot of things. Confusion, feeling out of focus, lethargy, feeling drained, headaches, things like that. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Some of you, this is where you're being pulled to, is to be yourself regardless of what people think, whether it's your counterpart or it's your friends or whatever it is, that you're being called to embrace who you are, and release the 3D constructs when it comes to who you're actually meant to be. It's not a 3D thing, okay? Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So yeah, again, some of you, you're being called to manifest your way out of these situations. That's your lesson. That's your lesson. Oh my God. Big picture thinking, yep. Bigger picture. Stop thinking in the 3D terms. Stop thinking 3D. Stop thinking 3D. Okay, there's a bigger picture here. What? It's this one. Yeah. Follow your intuition. I love this. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So basically, intuition and your ego, two different things. Intuition has no emotion attached to it. Once the ego gets a hold of this intuitive thought process or whatever it is, it turns it into emotion. So if you're feeling emotion, it's already past intuition at that point, okay? You follow your intuition. Don't think about it. Just do it. Your intuition's like, you need to do this. You need to go here. You need to watch this, whatever. Just do it. Don't ask questions. Don't think about it. Just do it. And then it'll make sense. Okay? All right, let's take a look at masculine's karmic situation here. See what's going on. Masculine, I see. What do you see? Hang on. What do you see, masculine? I see. I have. That's interesting. Okay, so masculine kind of in an energy of also manifesting something. What is he manifesting? What is this? Okay. So right now, masculine's karmic situation, I actually do feel a lot of masculines are manifesting their way out of their situations. Okay. Yeah, they want out. Boom. There you go. Desire. And of course, that sexual energy coming in. But they do. They want out of these situations. This is not where they want to be. Wow. And I got two that flew out at the same time. I got roots and I transform. Yeah, so masculine, literally at the heart of everything, at the root of everything, is transforming. He's moving into a space of releasing these situations. So masculine in the energy of releasing this karmic situation, whatever it is. I want to take a closer look at it, see what it actually is, what he is releasing right now. And of course, my cards don't want to pick up. All right, let's see what masculine is releasing here. Illusion, boom, there you go. I do feel masculine's felt very betrayed lately. And he's just had enough. He's just had enough. It's just too much and he doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Yeah, he's moving. He's leaving. Yep. Masculine is leaving this karmic situation. Yeah, he's done with it. He's done with the drama. Some of them, their karma has already been served. It's been played out. The karmic cord has been cut. Or at least the contract has been resolved. And they don't want to be in this anxious, nasty, trapped, betrayed energy anymore. So they're moving out of that. Boom. Yeah, they're taking a leap of faith. So masculine is moving. Masculine is leaving this karmic situation. They are on their way out. Yeah, because it doesn't resonate with them anymore. They have no passion there. I mean, whether this was a karmic partner or not, there's like no desire there. If it was a karmic partner, there's no, like, maybe they're not even getting sex anymore. Like, it's like that kind of situation where it's just like, you know what, it's like you don't even try anymore. And so therefore they stop trying. So it's like there's literally no motivation in this situation anymore. They can't rebuild it because the foundation was never solid in the first place. It was a 3D construct, right? Yeah, third party situation, definitely not rebuilding that. So that's what that is. Not rebuilding the karmic situation. They don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. See, so here's that very financially manipulative distorted feminine energy coming in that I've been picking up on for, you know, masculine side for a while. And this actually right here, this screams a mother figure. Okay, so some of them, this is a mother issue. This is a mother that's been kind of emotionally manipulating them, financially manipulating them, telling them that she's disappointed in them because of this, that, and the other. And a lot of it does have to do with money. And they realize that that's just not, it doesn't matter. That's not their truth. They don't want to be in that energy anymore. They don't want to stand still anymore and keep getting, you know, beaten down emotionally and mentally. Yeah, boom, I'm transforming. So overall energies, we got I transform, and this is the death card to Scorpio. So yeah, yeah, masculine definitely going through a transformation, is getting out of this situation. Yeah, he realizes it doesn't emotionally fulfill him anymore, and absolutely not. He's not emotionally attached to it anymore. It's some sneaky stuff been going on as well. And I do feel some of them, they have been, you know, in some of these situations, literally sneaking around this distorted feminine energy, whether it's a karmic partner or a mother or whatever, or a boss, you know, and doing things underhandedly because they don't want to get caught. But now it's just like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to live like that anymore. That is not who I am. That is not who I want to be. So yeah, they're leaving. They're getting out. So let's see, get messages. Yeah. First card out. I don't want to be this way anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. This is not me. This is not who I am. This is not who the way I should be, right? I'm addicted to the way I feel when I think about you. So this is towards feminine here. Telling feminine, yes, this silence sucks, so I'm coming in. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. Now, so feminine, some of you still haven't released this person. Once you release this person, that's when they're gonna come back in. Okay, so think about that. I don't want to lose you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I hate the touch. Oopsies. I hate the touch and go as much as you do, but this one was on the back and I didn't know I was asleep. But now I'm waking up and you helped me wake up. Thank you, feminine. The situation's horrible. Yep, sexual frustration. So again, with that, the Ace of Wands in reverse there, they're not getting anywhere they're at. I hate seeing you upset. And yes, I got your message. Okay, so that's really interesting. So masculine leaving karmic situation, feminine being pushed to release her karmic situation, and I feel like it's just happening kind of at the same time. So those of you who aren't even in communication, maybe you haven't spoken or seen your counterpart in the wild, you're moving in the same direction. You're mirroring right now. So let's see here. Messages for make peace with your past. This came up before. So yes, masculine, you needed to make peace with everything. And that's what's going to enable you to leave this situation. Yeah, it's totally doable. Absolutely 100% doable. You know it's doable. You're like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. I'll sleep on a bench. I don't want to be here. Right? Don't want to be here. Doesn't matter. Yeah, his table has been empty for a long time. He's like, no more. No more. So yeah, it's all in your head that you can't do it. But masculine knows he can. And yeah, everything in perfect balance. So I do feel masculine is coming into his own power right now and is loving himself enough right now to say no to this situation that is incredibly, incredibly toxic. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the connecting energies, see what's going on, how these karmic connections are, the karmic situations are affecting the connection. Blossoms of the Sky Dancers. So what this says to me really is about movement. So again, masculine and feminine right now being pushed to move and get out of these situations, and to realize their happiness and coming together and bringing everything into balance, realizing that their happiness does start from within. And these connections, these karmic connections that they have been in, have been not fulfilling them whatsoever. The Jade Temple, so healing coming in here. A lot of healing coming in here. Again, that was actually in the overall energies as well. So healing the connections. Yeah. Tiger mother. That's interesting too. Again, I'm getting like a mother figure definitely for the masculine side. But it's just like, it's almost like you're listening more and more and more to your inner voice, okay, instead of, and when we say that the tiger mother, a lot of times we think of the tiger mom who's like, these are my expectations, you must fulfill them or I don't love you, you know. And it's like we're releasing that idea that love means acquiescence, love means obedience, and things like that in some of these connections, okay. And prevail the peacock. So remember the first card in the overall energies was healing and blessings. So it's like just understanding the blessings and appreciating the awakening process and appreciating the things that you're seeing and embracing them as truth, instead of trying to avoid them. Okay. All right. So let's take a deeper look and see. Yeah, wisdom is happening right now in these connections. That's right. Everything kind of coming to light, being guided out of the darkness, but understanding that you are your own light, and that you can't let anybody dim that. Okay. Yeah, taking off the mask, but also understanding that you don't have to see the path where it leads. You're just trusting and knowing that the path is going to lead you where you need to be. That's why, like, feminine got that card, you know, trust your intuition before it makes sense. Just do it. Just do it. You just blind. It's hard. It's hard because we want to know and we want to, you know, feel safe and all of that. But be safe. Feel safe. Feel safe in the knowledge that you know where you're actually going, and that source is leading you where you need to go. So just trust that, okay? I also feel a lot of emotional balance coming in right now. You're being taught to balance that out, emotional intelligence, not letting your emotions keep you stuck in a situation that is not good for you. Third-party situations, right? Because in the end, all that is bondage. You're being chained. You're being bound by your emotions, and that is ego. That is ego. Okay. So learning to balance that out. And I just saw, what did I just see? Hold on. Sometimes, sorry guys. Yeah, again, like, it's like sometimes my camera, it like cuts off after a certain amount of time. It's really weird. So sorry about that, guys. But yeah, being pulled into that love energy, that acceptance energy, that healing energy, the self-love energy is basically where we're headed to right now. Self, boom, there you go. So you have love and self. So we're basically getting rid of these third-party situations in order to really discover what self-love actually means, and being pulled into that energy. And that's what's going to bring us union. That's what's going to bring us into that's what's going to bring us into the energy we need to be in to manifest. Yeah. Okay. So just know that wherever it is you're being led, and being protected and being healed along the way, and you're being pulled into your destiny. Okay. And I think I'll also do a video on manifesting and how, you know, there are a lot of really good videos out there about manifesting and law of attraction and things like that. One of my favorites is Aaron Doty. He's got a big following on YouTube. You know, if you don't know who Aaron Doty is, definitely check him out. I usually link him in some of my videos that I recommend, because he really knows what he's talking about. I've been following him for a while. But anyway, so messages from source for you guys. Again, trust. That's a really big theme. Trust, faith, as it were, in this particular reading today. So just know patience, having patience with yourself, and that knowing that everything will unfold as it should in divine timing, because time does not exist. Bringing everything into balance. Okay. And especially those of you in some karmic situations. Yeah, some of you're giving way too much to these situations. And you need to get out. And that's what you're being shown to do right now. So do it. Just trust it. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. Those of you craving stability, you will find it. You will have it. Okay? You already do. You just need to basically shift your perspective a little bit. And some of you, yes, this does have to do with children. Some of you, this is your struggle. This is why you feel like you can't get out of these situations, because you have children. Let me tell you something. I have a 2-year-old. I got out of a toxic marriage. I did it. I manifested it. I didn't have money. Guys, I'm telling you, you can do anything you set your mind to. Okay? Just know that you can, and trust it. Okay? Stop worrying about money. All right, so let's see here. Some advice from Source. Celebrate differences. So this to me is really more like, you know, celebrate your differences. Celebrate who you are, and that, you know, it doesn't really matter what others think of you. I know there's this fine line between not caring what people think and not letting what people think affect you. And that's really, it's the second one that you really, you know, really where you need to be. Not letting what people think basically affect your energy or affect what you do. Yeah, being, you know, in your own power. You empower you. Nobody can empower you. You empower you. That's how that works. Okay, and acceptance of love. That love comes from within. And that, you know, some of you, yes, I mean, this is, look at that, you know. Accept the love that's coming in. And release the 3D expectations surrounding it. That's hard to do. Because we're taught from a young age what love is and what love means. Childlike spirit, some of you, this is definitely an inner child issue that's being triggered right now, okay? But it's a culmination of everything that you've been working towards, and that you just have a little bit farther to go before you see the next step, okay? And trust me when I say that the next step will reveal itself. You just have to go through one at a time. Take everything as it comes. One day at a time. Stay present in the moment. Power of Now. Read The Power of Now if you haven't, okay? All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.